Fitzpatrick didn't give me much to go on. Just the newspaper photo of Malloy and the fact that Malloy stayed here at the Ritz. Then there's that girl Fitzpatrick referred to, Sandra. Maybe I can track her down. First I need to find out which apartment Malloy was staying in, and then get into it. That means I gotta deal with Nilo, my landlord. It's the second week of April, and I'm a little late on my February rent payment. So Fitzpatrick's staying at the Savoy. Guess I can call him on my vid phone if I need to talk with him. My trusty electronic shop credit card. The only way to go when you're out of cash. I'll pick up these clothes next time I'm expecting someone else in my bedroom. Yeah, fat chance of that. Space Girl Doris. With your own form-fitting airsuit and come-hither smile, I still dream of you and a lunar landing. The headboard keeps me from hitting my skull on the wall. These are designer lights, as if there were any doubt. My parents found this in the attic and sent it to me. I remember the pastoral days of my early youth, riding on my trusty Mount Striper, chasing bank robbers and horse thieves. And all that came to an end one summer afternoon during an electrical storm. The lightning struck a transformer near our home, creating a tremendous power surge. It was after the accident that my brothers and sisters started calling me Tex. Whenever I asked them, they'd just laugh and wink at each other. I never did find out about that nickname. I'll pick up these clothes next time I'm expecting someone else in my bedroom. Yeah, fat chance of that. This is where I shave my face once a month, come rain or shine. This is the certificate and a copy of the check the Mutant League gave me after my last case. I used the cash to expand my office, buy some furniture, and pay off my debts. That left me with $4.12. Amazingly enough, this space-age cabinet came folded into a packet the size of a Triscuit. The guy who sold me this hormonotron said it would make women obsolete in my life, but I can't get it to work. This door leads downstairs. This is the only pot I allow in my office. I got this from my grandpa, Audie Murphy. It was signed by Richie Havens. Grandpa said he was the original singing detective. I haven't played my phonograph since it destroyed the A-side on my Bill Shatner Sings the Blues LP. A collection of my favorite poetry books. Someday, I'm gonna read every single one of them. This hot plate will come in handy if I eat anything other than saltines and dog food again. Eat the rich dog food. A little gamey, but not bad for the price. I've had this jackknife ever since my Weeblos days. My knife used to have all the cool attachments. Now everything's busted off except the pliers and the standard screwdriver head. Rusty the Clown's Fun Book. The only pop-up book in existence with a must-be 18 years or older sticker. I picked this book up at Rook's for $1. It's worth every penny. Took me forever to get this diploma. I had to send in 100 proofs of purchase from True Detective. Couple more cases and I'll have this thing paid for. Then I'll start paying off my student loans. The guy who sold me this said it just might be an unsigned Picasso. It better be, because I paid $30. The scanner brings back some truly fond memories. Wonder how Trixie's doing. These drawers contain more worthless stuff than a Walmart bargain bin. These drawers contain more worthless stuff than a Walmart bargain bin. Chandler Avenue recently got a city-funded cleanup. Now the street's darn near clean enough to eat off. This picture was taken of my ex-wife on her 25th birthday. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Makes me wonder sometimes why we couldn't make it work. I borrowed this magazine on my last trip to the dentist. I've always been crazy for the Miracle Nails model. Ritual Virility is a guide to scoring with women. Step number 1, get rich. One of these days, I'm going to realize my dream of opening a spelunking shop in the Utah desert. That's the New York Times bestseller, Men Are Imbeciles, Women Are Erratic. My mom sent this to help me with my love life. I've read the first chapter and I think the author's a hermaphrodite. My new vid phone is essential to my business. Thank goodness it's easy to operate.
Hello, Mr. Murphy. How are your efforts progressing?
I have a few leads. Called to see if you give me some additional information.
I'll be happy to tell you anything I know. As I've said, I haven't seen my friend for years, and I don't believe I have any additional information that would help you locate him. That may have been the girl that I spoke to at the university. As I've said, I haven't seen my friend for years, and I don't believe. It's my idea that that was the pseudonym that Thomas used when he worked at the university. That's the landlord at the Ritz, if I'm not mistaken. Extremely unpleasant and uncooperative. Oh, my part in all this is relatively unimportant. The name is new to me. The man who runs the diner, I found him a very pleasant man. I can't place the name. If I'm any judge of character, I think our arrangement will be extremely beneficial.
Between my wedding ring and this picture of my ex-wife Sylvia, I will never, ever forget that women are alien creatures capable of great destruction. And my trusty lamp. This office was a dance studio before I moved in. This photo was taken at the last family reunion I attended. Has it really been 18 years? I'm gonna start using this thing just as soon as I get in shape. You can never have too much shelf space. I cut this thing out of the paper a few days ago. I've known Mac Malden for years. We've worked together on several cases, but I don't know if we're actually friends. We just help each other out occasionally. This barbell would provide a great workout if it weren't so darn heavy. Most of these computer components were purchased at a yard sale. The only one I've been able to get running is the little laptop on the shelf in front of the chair. Most of these computer components were purchased at It's another beautiful night in the city I love. Looks like Nilo's not at the front desk at the moment. Probably off somewhere reading one of his favorite magazines. I'm not going to find out which room Malloy was staying in without talking to Nilo. Well, looks like Nilo's in for a busy and productive day. Nilo must have found these magazines in the dumpster out back. The only magazines he pays for are the naughty ones. The vid phone's busted, but Nilo won't put an out-of-order sign on it. That'd just cut into his profits. These paintings are simple, elegant, and tasteful. They must have come with the hotel when Nilo bought it. The only thing in that storage closet is dust. The only thing in that storage closet. Sheesh. This sandwich is about as fresh as Nilo's undershirt. Now, Nilo must have bought this sign. All the words are spelled correctly. Nilo says he buys these girly magazines for the articles. Unfortunately, he's usually reading them upside down. Front desk is a miracle of particle board and wood paneling. This is where most of the residents come to get their mail. I have mine delivered right to my office so Nilo doesn't get a chance to spill on it. This is where most of the This mail drop box adds a nostalgic touch to the lobby. I should probably stop by the newsstand and see if Chelsea's upset with me about last night. I've been trying to get her to go out with me for years now, and just when I think I might be getting somewhere, I stick my big foot in my mouth. Well, now I got some money, and maybe she'll give me another chance to let me take her out to dinner.
Hi, Tex.
Hey, I'm sorry about last night.
Is that so? Why?
Playing hard to get, huh? Okay, I'll play your little game.
I'm not in the mood, Tex. You know, this is not a game to me. I have a lot of big decisions to make, and maybe I need to get away to make them.
Hey, everybody needs some space sometimes. Go if you have to, but I'll be waiting when you get back.
Thanks, Tex. I'll keep that in mind. So what's up?
Actually, I'm here to ask you out for dinner, and I'm not taking no for an answer.
What, like a date?
No, it'd be more like two friends having a great meal and maybe some stimulating conversation.
I guess that'd be okay. I mean, yeah, that'd be all right. You know, Tex, I haven't really been myself lately, and I really appreciate you looking out for me.
Hey, this is gonna be my pleasure. So what are you in the mood for? You know, I heard Weenie World put tater tots on the menu.
I've got a better idea. Why don't you let me make you dinner at my place? It's cheaper than going out, and besides, I have something I'd like to talk to you about. Let's say 8 o'clock?
Well, you talked me into it, Miss Bando.
Well, I feel so spoiled.
By the way, what should I bring, red or white?
You better bring both.
Finally. After years of relentless pursuit, Chelsea's inviting me over to her apartment for dinner. Oh man, the possibilities are making me woozy. Okay, snap out of it, Murphy, and let's get back to work here. Maybe I should head over to the Ritz and see if Nilo's at the front desk. I'm sure he'll be happy to see me.
Hold it right there, you sneaking piece of slop.
Calm down, Nilo. I'm not going anywhere.
Damn straight you ain't. Where's my money? You owe me 3 months back rent, pukehead. Come strolling in here like some kind of sunbeam from heaven. Cough it up. I guess you don't count so good. You owe me 2,100. I guess you don't count so good. You owe me 2,100. Ah, that's more like it.
Well, now that we're all square, can you take a look at a photo for me?
No comprendi.
Hey, I had no idea you were bilingual, El Nino.
No one ever talks to me like that. Get the hell out of here, sicko. What now, Pinhead?
Now maybe you can answer a few questions for me.
No comprendi.
I said I can use your help.
I heard what you said. It's just my meter ran out. Of course, you see no.
Well, that won't work. Look, Nilo, I'm working on a case. If you help me solve it, maybe I'll have money to pay rent next month.
No comprendi. Yeah. That's better, amigo. Never heard of him.
Recognize the man in this photo?
Yeah, I seen him before.
What can you tell me about him?
He used to stay here. Gone now.
Which room did he stay in?
Hey,
What name did he use when he signed in?
Matthews. Tyson Matthews.
Okay. Well, thanks for the help.
Oh, the pleasure was all mine. P-Brain. I ain't familiar with that name. Nope. We only stayed here a couple of weeks. Paid up front for 2 months. But he's too late to get a refund. What are you asking about me for? Want to ask me out on a date? Never heard of him. Ah, nicest guy on the street. Me and him, we talk the same language. I'd like to wipe the smile off that fat guy's face, but he ain't a bad cook. I got a few things I'd like to teach that Chelsea, if you know what I mean. Look, as long as you pay the rent, I don't care if you're the Queen of freaking England.
Apartment A is through the door by Nilo's desk and up the stairs. Nilo's had a hard time keeping tenants, so Malloy was probably the last person to stay in the room. Hopefully I'll find a lead once I get inside.